This is the blues. Oh, yeah. Now, hold on. Hold on. Because today, we got airlines scrambling, money problems at the top, and a situation that got people saying, how did we even get here? Now, first, Spirit Airlines shut down operations and left thousands of people stranded. But now major airlines stepping in, offering capped flights, discounts, even rescue fares just to get folks back home. We talking flights as low as $99 one way for people who got stuck in the middle of trips. Now, that's good news. But imagine pulling up to the airport and your whole airline is just gone. Then Floyd Mayweather, undefeated in the ring. But honey, the IRS, not so much. Reports saying he owes over $7.25 million in unpaid taxes. And now they talking about revoking his passport, meaning he might not even be able to travel for international flights or secure those big money deals overseas. Because now it's not just about money, honey, it's about access. Woo! Now, this one right here, Simon Gubadia said he is not paying that $40,000 a month.
No!
Flat out said she can have that judgment, I'm not paying it. Meanwhile, she's the one paying the mortgage on a $12 million home that's still in his name. Now, that right there, that's not just messy, that's legal drama. Now, ooh, this next story right here, y'all, we're gonna sing about this one. Let's get into it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now, are you serious right now? Sharice Jordan is in 12-hour labor, and y'all turn it into a courtroom somehow?
Hold on now.
Talking court orders, threats, and legal actions with a judge on a screen while detailing with contractions.
What?
She said she wanted a natural birth, understood the risk, but still knew her worth.
Okay.
And instead of listening, instead of care, they brought in lawyers like it's court in there.
I know you lying.
3 hours fighting for her own body, say, while bringing life into the world that same day. Now, FTC, I need y'all to break it down because I need to say this. Now, make it make sense. And let's talk about it because black women already have the toughest time in labor. Higher risk, less listened to, more complications. And this, what you add to it, stress, pressure, a courtroom, you mean to tell me instead of care, instead of support, instead of listening to what she's saying about her body, y'all chose control? Oh, no, 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 no. We're not doing that because at the end of the day, that's her body. That's her choice. That's her life on the line. And you mean to tell me she got to fight a legal battle while bringing life into this world? Shaking my head. FTC, shall we proceed?
Yes, indeed.
Let's carry on. Now listen, this bigger than just one case. This about control in the most vulnerable space.
Then talk about
She
it.
said, I have rights. This is my decision. And had to defend that under legal supervision. And when they decided it was emergency time, they went ahead anyway, crossed that line. Healthy baby, yes. Thank God for that, but the trauma? Yeah, we're not skipping past that because if this can happen right there in that room, then who really got control over what we go through?
Hold up.
Come on, Luke, play that tune. Woo. Y'all check this out. In labor, fighting pain, now fighting the law. That delivery room turned into a courtroom, y'all. Said it's for safety, but now look how it land. When choice gets taken right out of your hands, bringing life in, but losing control. That kind of moment stays in your soul. And the message clear, hear it today. Your body, your voice, don't let it get taken away. This is the blues news. Anything can happen in a day.
Come on, sis.
Oh, Lord. Well, we gonna do it again, same time, same place. And we'll do it the Sisaundra show way. Yo, family, this has been in the blues. Yeah.
All right, everybody, come on in. Bring the energy because it's time for the Sisaundra Show.
Yes! Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sisaundra Show. Listen, you've tuned into where the energy is real, the stories hit home, and the truth finds you right on time.
Yeah.
Because this is a space where every moment you've lived through has the power to shape who you become. Would y'all please make some noise for one of the baddest bands in the land for the culture?
Thank you.
For the culture! Top of the
you.
week to you, fellas.
Top of the week.
Indeed, indeed.
Let's
So,
do this.
family, if that blues news didn't have you shaking your head, I don't know what to say. When I say, oh
Hit
my
you.
gosh,
Just like that. Hit
yes,
you. Just hit you.
too much. So we're about to sit down now for chit chat, getting into the moments that shape us, the ones we remember and the ones that stay with us. And we're opening the heart with a powerful moment in Dear Me. So with that, I need y'all to go ahead and get all comfy.
Yeah.
Grab your bubbly beverage
Yeah.
and let's get this show started! Let's get it started! Woo! All right there, FTC.
Ugh.
So, family, when you look at who someone is today, you're not just seeing the success, you're seeing the moments that shaped them, the ones that tested them, the ones that stretched them, the one they didn't ask, but had to go through it. That's tough all within itself. Would you please welcome out to the lavender couch, the one and only Mr. CJ Joseph! Woo! Go CJ! Go CJ! Go CJ! Hey! Now that's an entrance. Oh my goodness! It's so great to see you. Please have a seat. Okay, that had to be in the top 5 entrances, don't you think, y'all?
Yeah.
Come
Let's
on.
go.
Perfect.
Amazing, amazing. It's so great to see you.
Pleasure to see you. Thank you for having me.
It's an honor to have you here. So let's go back a second.
Yes.
When you think about being a kid, what's one moment that still stands out to you like it just happened?
Oh gosh, it had to be the day that my father transitioned.
I'm so sorry.
April 13th, 1990, on a Friday, right? So you would think that will ingrain me with Friday the 13th that come by every year. But that was a shift in my life that really literally transformed my life for the rest of my life.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Now, you were around 8, 10 years old around that time. How old were you?
Well, at that time I was 17, but there was another
Okay,
incident.
so yes, I want to talk about
Yeah.
that incident when
Yeah.
you were around 8 to 10 years old.
Yes,
And
yes.
something happened in your home involving a gun.
Yes.
Can you take us into that moment? Where were you? What was happening in the room?
Yes, we were living in Rock Lake. My mother, my sister, who's resting peacefully, and the guy, he doesn't deserve the honor to be called stepfather, but the guy that my mother was married to at the time had a hot head, and various situations, and he went into the bedroom while we were sitting in the den when we had dens back then,
I remember
watching
dens.
TV,
Yes.
right? And all of a sudden we hear this loud pop sound. We had no idea what it was, and he comes stumbling out the bedroom because he shot himself. Now, to be sure, that could have gone dramatically different,
Yes.
where one of us, my mother, my sister, or myself, or all three, could have taken a bullet from him.
Yes.
But 2 words, but God.
But
But God. Soon thereafter, We were living in that world of middle class, but soon thereafter, my mother got us out of that situation.
Thank God.
And it was rough.
Oh, I can
because she
only.
was not the breadwinner of the house. But I'm so grateful that she did whatever she could do to take care of her 2 children, to put food on the table, clothes on the back. There were times when we slept at somebody else's house.
But the love of a mother, as long as you have love with you, you can be anywhere.
Yes.
Home is where the heart is.
Home is where the heart is. That is right.
So, CJ, in that moment, as a child, watching all of that unfold, what were you feeling? Was it fear? Was it confusion, shock? What was going through you?
All of those things. I had no idea what was taking place. I had no idea whether we were going to live, whether we were going to just have something traumatic happen to us. And the situation itself was traumatic all within itself.
Yes.
But fearful.
Fearful.
Yes.
Now, you did have your mother there. She was protecting you. What do you remember about her in that moment?
She became a protector. She became that eagle that was protecting her birds.
Yes.
Right? And I will always be endeared to her for that.
Yes.
And I'm so grateful that she recognized the situation, but then did what she could do to protect us to the best of her ability.
Yes. Ooh, let's move forward. You're 17 years old, and you make the decision to join the Navy. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
Where were you when you made that decision? What was going through your mind? I'm going to the Navy.
Well, that was not my trajectory in life.
Really?
To be sure. I was en route to go to Florida A&M.
Wow.
To study pharmacology.
Wow.
Yes, I completed my application, and when they sent it back, they indicated that I filled the application out in blue ink versus black ink.
Really?
But by that time, my dad battled with cancer, had taken a turn. And so I had to become a man at that time.
Yes.
At 17.
Wow.
And make the decision because I felt that he was not going to be there by the time I graduated, and that was the case.
Really?
So
I'm so
between-
sorry,
yeah, thank
CJ.
you.
My goodness.
Between my mother and my dad at the time, they had to actually sign me in because I couldn't sign myself.
Because you were underage.
I was underage.
Yes.
And so I had to make a decision of what I was going to do, and that decision literally changed the trajectory of my life. I can surely say that if that was the case, I most likely would not be here sitting with you today if he had lived.
Wow.
That's the things that I look at. Some of the people that I know, I would have never known because my life would have gone in a different direction.
Wow. Now, you spoke briefly about April the 13th, 1990, the day your father passed away, a Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Where were you when you got the news that your father had passed?
I was at school. At Jones High School, my beloved high school. And I remember, like it was just today, Katrina Dallas came and told me that I needed to go to the hospital. The car that my dad bought me the summer before, I jumped in the car, rushed down to RMC. At the time, my aunt, my wonderful aunt, her husband, my uncle, my wonderful uncle, and at the time, my aunt's sister and her husband, Uncle Sugar, or Uncle Jay, they were in the hospital room. And when I got there, they were just waiting for me to get there. And so when I walked into the room, I just went to my dad and I said, he was already gone, unfortunately. I kissed him on his chest and I said, I love you, Dad. And I just knew that my life had changed forever. Good, bad, or indifferent. It had changed forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
The first night after the passing of your father, of you losing him, please.
Oh, thank you.
I've lost my father, so I really do understand.
Thank you.
So the first night after losing your dad, what do you remember most, CJ?
How he wasn't going to be there for graduation. Graduation was literally maybe a month and a half away, and he wasn't going to see me graduate. Although had seen me perform in the choir at Jones, in the band at Jones, almost get suspended at Jones.
Almost.
Almost.
They say almost doesn't count.
Yeah, almost. But the thing that I remember is that he wasn't going to be there for those moments,
Yes.
those immediate moments,
Yes.
not including the moments that were going to come later on in my life
Right.
that he would never, ever be able to see.
Right.
And so, yeah, that was one of the things I was thinking about. But what I also looked at was how the power of positivity, because I had to think of one thing in a negative situation, what was one positive thing? And that was I had him for the time period that I had him.
Yes.
Because a lot of people don't even have a
That
dad,
much time, or exactly,
Right.
or even have a dad.
or even have that much time, maybe 2 to 3 years. So I was grateful, because you
Very.
also always have to find something to be grateful for.
Yes.
And that can literally change your mental perspective.
CJ, if you could share with us something that you wish you had the opportunity to say to your dad, what would that be?
The lessons that he taught me, I'm now teaching to other people. Over 30 years later, one of his mantras was, there's nothing new under the sun. And I always look at that.
That's strong. That's good.
And I would tell him that I hope that he's proud of me, or as my mother would say, pleased of me.
Please.
And that I hope that I lived up to become at least half the man that he was.
CJ, I'm sure he's proud of you. I love when people say, oh, they are looking down from heaven, because that gives me peace with both of my parents being gone. So from him looking down from the heavens and seeing you, I'm sure he's extremely proud of you.
Yeah.
You have so much to be proud of.
Yeah.
Family, sometimes it's not one moment that changes you. It's a few moments that stay with you, moments you don't forget, moments that shape you and show you how you see the world before you even understand what you're feeling. A room, a sound, a loss, a decision, and before you know it, you're carrying pieces of all of them. Tonight isn't about the man you see. It's about the boy living inside those moments, trying to make sense of things he was too young to understand. Tonight he wrote a letter to that version of himself. This is Dear Me, Mr. CJ Joseph.
Yes, well, wow. Just wow. This is Dear Me. In those moments, I felt a gigantic hole in my soul. I felt that no one truly understood how I felt, but I also realized that my world changed forever. What I started to believe, even in the moment, was the power of positivity, that life truly wasn't fair. And what I needed that no one gave me, was something to fill that void. The hurt, the pain, the many days of not seeing me accomplish A variety of milestones in my life, to performing on one of the biggest stages in Orlando, and to be the catalyst behind it, to never see those lessons that was taught to me that I'm now teaching to others. My world shifted forever, but because of His grace, still I rise.
Amen.
Still I rise.
That's so powerful.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing.
You're
with
welcome.
us. Do you think that boy ever had the space to process what he saw and lost, or did he just move forward?
I move forward. I searched for a void in many ways, whether it was through revolution, whether it was studying Islam,
Look at you. I love it.
whether it was something to fill that void. And what I realized just recently, that that void can never be filled, because I will never have someone like him, ever, ever. But the beautiful part about it is God is still a faithful God.
Yes, He is.
And He can fill any and every void
Yes.
that exists.
Yes, He can.
Yes.
Yes, He will.
Yes.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name, amen.
So tell us, what are you up to these days, dear sir?
Oh, my goodness. Well, this is a homecoming for me.
Oh, tell
Of
us about the
sorts.
homecoming.
Well, of course, I'm the founder of See and Hear Productions.
Yes.
And what I do is I fight to create powerful storytelling experiences through TV, stage, and live events that go beyond entertainment. Part of that is working with youth and through my commitment to community to really tell those impactful stories that inspire, uplift, and transform lives. Because right now people are overwhelmed with content.
Oh my goodness, yes.
But they are starving for real stories.
Yes.
Real stories that talk about redemption.
Yes.
Stories that talk about faith. Stories that talk about second chances.
Yes.
And so one of the biggest reasons I'm home for is Downhill and Rock Hill. Those two stories basically a yes.
Yes.
Those two stories are rooted in truth, about a true story, but talks about redemption, talks about faith, talks about how you can have that second chance. You can have that third chance, in some cases, fourth and fifth chances.
Yes.
So with Rock Hill, we actually just screened right here.
Wow.
Right here in this building on Saturday.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That's amazing.
We screened right here, and it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal, and everyone was just gracious and wonderful. And we're going to be making its film festival debut at the Orlando Urban Film Festival in this month on the 27th.
Really, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's huge.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
huge.
But let me say this.
Go ahead.
Before I left my home on the lake house,
I love it.
because of relationships,
Yes.
Yes. I got a text, an email from the same Orlando Urban Film Festival that another short film that I did in Texas, a sci-fi, will be screening at the same film festival.
Are
at
you
the same
serious?
time. Yes.
Congratulations.
So,
Congratulations.
thank you. My prayer was to have two films screening simultaneously at multiple film festivals.
And look at God.
It's manifesting.
Won't He do it?
Won't He will?
Won't He will? I love it. I love it.
Yes.
High five on that. I
Yes.
love it.
Yes.
So listen, family, sometimes the moments that shape us aren't loud. They're quiet, they're heavy, and they stay. But those same moments can also build us, because the boy who lived through it became the man who found purpose through it. Y'all, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time right here on the Sisaundra Show. Thank you, CJ, for the culture!
Man, let's do it. Come on, y'all. Now, everybody just scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. Thanks for tuning in to the Sisaundra